I feel
What's your position on
drugs?
Yeah, on stimulants.
I like an edible.
I don't mind weed. I just don't really do weed now. I'd be more open to that. But any uppers are.
I've gone more that way as I've got into my 30s.
But also, every time I go to the US, I want to go to a store because they always coming up with a new way to deliver weed to you.
Right.
It'll be like a foam or a gas. It's crazy.
Do they have like the Zin things for weed? Yeah, they must have those.
Maybe
surely.
one day. Ooh. I will say the best thing I've had is a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Wow.
Okay.
Sparkling lemonade. It was, I want to say, like sour cherry flavored, and it got me so fucked. It was a weed lemonade.
That's mental.
Like in a can. It was amazing.
Did it taste of
weed
weed at all?
Just a bit, but the reason why it was like sour cherry is because it was one of those like slurpy, slushy flavors that like nukes anything else.
Yeah,
so even if there is any weed flavor, it's just like sour.
They often do sour with the edibles and the sweets. But that's the hard thing with the edibles is that they're so delicious, and then you get a bit stoned and you just want more because they're so delicious.
you're communing with God. You've eaten so many edibles that you're floating in space. You're talking to the oneness of all things.
I've got to try that drink.
Dude, it's incredible.
Yeah, I've never been a
But also,
guy.
I had a third of it, and I was on the moon. I was on the fucking moon, baby.
Yeah, I have that, but with a nice coffee in the morning. I can get that anyway. I don't need to.
Listen, I had a third of the Pabst Blue Ribbon Sour Cherry weed lemonade, and then I went on a swing. And for the next 4 hours, you did not hear from me. That being said, it was on Santa Monica Pier in LA. And I honestly, it went a little, I don't know if I should tell this on the podcast. I'm going to tell it, and then I'm going to decide whether to make it or not.
You're entering the fear palace again. What's it called?
Exactly.
Yeah,
right now. Okay, so we swing on a swing. Amazing, fantastic. And then
you can see the sea.
We see the sea. It's like you're like, this is heaven. This is what life is about.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go into Santa Monica Pier where they have all these rides, and then everybody's on their phone. Every single person is on their phone. And at first I'm like, I'm just being paranoid. People are on their phones all the time. And I'm like, but it's a beautiful sunset and there's rides. Why is everyone on their phone? And they're like, no, more people are on their phones. They're usually on their phones. People are on their phones. And it turns out, and all of them, and there's hundreds of them, and more. And I'm like, what the fuck is it? And turns out Pokemon Go had a special Pokemon out on Santa Monica Pier in that time. So it's just like all these fucking fuzzy cat ear people.
No, man.
Masses of them just all walking onto the pier. It was that was a bad trip. It turned into a bad trip.
So many people were killed in Russia during the Pokemon Go era. Just climbing, like fucking running into electric fences.
Going above and beyond to catch them all.
Yeah.
Really?
Just because there's so many. Because also, like, I think in a lot of Western countries, they made more effort to ensure that the Pokemon weren't in places that it would be dangerous
in
for
electricity
people to
substations.
But the developers, they weren't doing this right. And also in Russia, it's so easy to break into an electricity substation. And I would say the level of safety and maintenance is a lot lower.
Right. But Pikachu is on the Chernobyl reactor.
Yeah.
Look,
I gotta go in there. I don't want to as much as you, but there's a special edition Pikachu. Yeah.
Well, that's just Russia though. When they opened Planet Hollywood, a guy, because you know how Planet Hollywood was like kind of opened by like a group of actors, or at least the actors were the faces of it. And I think Bruce Willis was at the opening of the Moscow Planet Hollywood.
Right.
And there were so many people there. A guy climbed on top of a roof to see Bruce Willis and died.
The planet? Did they carry on? What did you do? Don't worry about that, everyone. Wings all round.